All right, everybody listen up.
As you know, Caveman's called every one of the list drivers out because he's cleaned up in every competition he's been in and he's got a bit cocky.
Now, if any one of you lose, you're off the list because we can't have some Johnny-come-lately come in and start calling you guys out and have you losing to him.
Especially with this bloke driving a stock Corvette, that'd just be embarrassing. You've put the effort in, now it's time to prove that you're worth your spot on the list and that we can take this clown down.
All right, there's only one thing left to do before we start racing, the obligatory tuning montage.
Why are the Outlaws just eating a barbecue while Caveman's working on his car?
I don't know, but they better pull finger because it's time to go race. First up, number 10 on the list, Petite Meow up against Caveman. Caveman won the toss, takes the inside lane. Cat Pirate jumps out to a bit of a lead here as they head into KM corner. Caveman gets through on the inside. Petite Meow goes over. Caveman will run down for the easy win there as he spins across the finish line. Oh, and Cat Pirate got back on his wheels.
Let's go back and have a look at what happened there. So Cat Pirate came in sideways, bounced up, and just like Matty Brewer the other night in the Champions race, manages to get himself back on his wheels. Not quite a tidy Lily the dog, but it didn't matter. He's lost his spot on the list. That is tragic for Cat Pirate.
Let's hope Dick Turpin and Stand and Deliver can do a bit better. He wins the toss, takes the inside lane this time. They get underway. But there goes Caveman pushing out to an early lead. He's looking nice and clean. Dick Turpin on his tail. He spins around to taunt him, spins back just before the finish line and takes the win.
This is defo not the way the Outlaws wanted to start. 2 drivers off the list already and Caveman looking super solid.
Next up, Marcus Firegon and Impalinator.
Marcus has been on the list for a while now. Let's hope he can hold him out.
Well, he's off to a good start as they head into KM corner, but there goes Caveman again through the inside. Impalinator doing everything he can to catch up. Oh, almost catches him right on the finish line, but he goes down and Impalinator now off the list as well.
It is looking dead set iffy so far for the Outlaws. They better pick up the pace.
Glitch and Grinder now lost the toss, sits in the outside lane. Both drivers pretty even as they head into KM corner, but there goes Caveman again with a burst of speed. Grinder goes wide and just hands the win to Caveman. Disappointing for Grinder.
Not quite sure what old Glitch was up to there. Let's go back through the replay and find out just what went wrong. So he was miles behind anyway. Maybe he was thinking about taking a shortcut through the infield, but he just couldn't commit to it enough and got hooked up on the sidewall, and that was his race done. So that is another long-standing team member off the list.
Now we go to our newest member on the list, the Charm, driven by Kid KM up against Caveman. Can he stop the onslaught?
Well, Kit was definitely on form before, so I hope so.
They're even leaving KM corner. Caveman with a slight lead. They're side by side through Kahuna corner. Caveman just sneaks into the lead and holds on.
What an incredible effort there from Kit KM. Look at this. Caveman out with the lead, but Kit didn't back off. They were side by side as they hit into Kahuna corner there, but Caveman just kept his foot down a little bit longer. That gave him the lead, and what a way to stay controlled. He could have so easily lost control there with Kit right on his tail, and that would have been his race done, but he takes down Kit.
Look at this angle here. They really were side by side, but what a drive from Caveman there. Absolutely legendary as he smashes another list member.
My God, he's ripping through this list faster than a Friday night curry rips through me.
That is a particularly disturbing analogy. All right, we're just going to take a quick break while the Outlaws regroup. We'll be right back.
We know it can be hard to wait for the next video from Chaos Canyon, so you try to recreate the excitement on your own. But rather than playing with yourself, why not go back and watch some of the older videos? There's lots of really cool stuff on the channel. And remember to like and comment the videos while you're there. Chaos Canyon, making people happy since always.
All right, welcome back, Diecast fans. Let's see, will Caveman continue his absolute trail of destruction, or will the Outlaws fight back as we go to the next race?
Come on, Mike. All my hopes are riding on you, mate.
Mike Mason Scud next up on the list. Currently in the top 5. Mike gets out to an early lead, but there goes Caveman again through the inside. Bit sideways as he goes through Kahuna corner, but he'll hold on for the lead. Mike chased him down, but couldn't catch up.
Oh my goodness. Not only is Mike one of the longest standing members on the list, he was also top of the list at one stage.
So that's 6 Outlaw races, 6 Outlaws off the list. Can Xanthopy and Click do better? Here she goes, she's got a charge, she gets in the lead. All she's got to do is stay on wheels. Here comes Caveman charging hard, and Xanthopy holds on to it.
Oh, Xanthopy, you little ripper.
Finally, The Outlaws fight back and Caveman goes down for the first time tonight.
Thank goodness it's not a total down trow.
Next up, previous number 1, Ratbird, driven by Daddy G. Caveman takes the inside lane. They're pretty even as they head out of the gate. Even through KM corner. Ratbird slightly ahead, they both spinning. Ratbird gets ahead. Ratbird holds on. Daddy G takes the win.
I wonder if Caveman's lost his mojo. Let's go back here because Ratbird just had the lead. It looked like Caveman was playing a bit dirty there, tapped him in the rear end, but Daddy G, way too clever for that, holds on nicely and lets old Caveman spin out.
So finally the Outlaws are fighting back there, but we've still got 2 races to go. Next up is the number 2 on the list, Thrasher, driven by Mr. Dark. It would be tragic if he gets kicked off the list here. And he doesn't want to. He gets out to an early lead. Caveman right on his tail. Caveman jumps in the lead. Oh! And luckily for Thrasher, Caveman goes over for, I think, the first time in all of his races.
I fear Dinkum thought Thrasher had blown that one. Look at this overtake by Caveman. He absolutely gave it the beans down there. But in his rush to get into the lead, unfortunately, he just plowed into the end wall. You'll see it here. He bounces up and he just gets it under control before he slams into the other wall, and that threw him over. Thankfully handing the win to Thrasher.
Mr. Dark definitely lucky there, but a win is a win. He holds on to his spot. Now it's Cave-In versus Caveman.
Top of the list versus champion of the champions.
Here we go. Neither driver wants to lose this. Bobby Orr gets through, takes the lead. Caveman right on his tail, but Bobby Orr, beautiful drive through Kahuna Corner, as always, holds on and takes the win, proving why he is number 1 and shutting the door on Caveman.
Well, I gotta say, right at the start of this, I thought no wuckers, the Outlaws have definitely got this. But man, they absolutely blew it in those first 6 races. We've topped 6 drivers off the list. Caveman just proving he is the champion of champions overall. But thankfully, those top 4 drivers proved why they're at the top of the list and held them out.
So we say goodbye to 6 drivers from the list. Congratulations to Xanthropy, Daddy G, Mr. Dark, and Bobby Orr for holding out Caveman and stopping the absolute decimation of the list.
And with this being the final in this season, we're going to have to wait till next season to find out who's going to join the list and take up those 6 spots.
Hopefully you've enjoyed tonight's racing. If you have, remember to hit that like button and why not leave us a comment as well. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.